his ankle last October, and afterwards admitted it was an emotional experience playing in front of the home fans again. He also added, quote, "I feel like I'm playing the best I've ever played." Shannon, please give Dak a letter grade for last night.
C. What'd you say? We'll get an A?
A C?
What part about C did you get?
Seriously?
A C.
C?
I do not give guys A's for doing what I expected them to do. Just like I didn't give Brady an A when he did what he did to Atlanta. Just like I didn't give Rodgers an A when he did what he did against Detroit. This is what I expected going against a bad secondary.
A C?
Yeah, so what I'm supposed to do? Oh, he did give up a strip sack, which gave Eagles 7 points. And he did get stopped on 4th and goal at the 1. So I can't give him an A on that alone. He took some shots he shouldn't have taken. Skip, he gonna have to know, let that go. Don't take those shots. He got a couple of sacks last night he didn't have to take. Throw the ball away, Dak. Stop trying to be a hero. The run game was sensational. They had 28 for 155, 5.5 yards a carry, Zeke and Pollard. So for me, this game was set up really well for him, but his play against that secondary, nah, you get no A from me, bro.
What? A C for what game were you watching?
I watched the Eagles. Bad secondary. That's what I watched.
So what do? You like go to Best Buy and they have a section of Cowboy hater TVs?
No.
Where it sort of blurs out what's actually happening in the game?
Skip, you saw that second. Skip, you saw the second. Skip, you saw the back end. And now the front four, Fletcher Hargrove, every once in a while, the front line, Sweat will give you a little something.
I'd say.
But
give you a lot of something.
But from back, from the backers back.
Darius Slay, top 3 corner in the league.
Nah, he ain't no top 3 anymore.
Yes, he is.
No.
He is top 3.
No.
Yeah.
You take it.
Okay, somebody's got to bring a little objectivity to this table.
You're not going to bring no objectivity.
I will go A- only because Dak held the ball a little too long as CD slipped down. If we could see the play in the end zone, please. And you can't do that. And Hargrave just blasted Biotish right up the middle and got his hand on ball and arm, and up in the air it went, and all of a sudden Fletcher Cox has a touchdown. Okay, you can't do that. So A- because that's the only thing he did wrong all night.
Okay.
So
what about the 4th and goal?
Okay, what about the 4th and goal?
He didn't get it in.
He definitely got it in.
What did they say?
On the 3rd try. I don't know. They just couldn't see it, and they went with the call on the field.
Thank you.
It was clearly a touchdown. It was clearly on his last thrust. He got the ball across the goal line. I know you don't listen to the sound, but everybody on ESPN said, that's a touchdown.
No, what did the rules official say?
Which one? On ESPN?
Yeah.
He said it was a touchdown. He said it sure looks like a touchdown to me. I'm paraphrasing now. He said it, but he said touchdown. So I immediately tweeted, that's a touchdown.
I was right on.
Okay.
Just like when I said Zeke wasn't down, and like I said, they're not going to overturn this call. They're going to go with the call on the field.
I also tweeted they will not overturn it because there was too much traffic. There were too many arms and legs and helmets.
So where is actually the ball? Right.
But there was one thrust late where he definitely got the ball across the plane.
Nope.
He broke the plane. It would have been a touchdown. It should have been a different call because I keep telling you, it's Zeke behind Zach. It's the strongest combination on 3rd and short, 4th and goal, whatever it is. You're going to get 1 yard. Zeke behind Zach Martin. Yeah. He's on the way to the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
And he's playing at a Hall of Fame Pro Bowl level as we speak.
Yep.
So you just hand it to 21 and let him just crash in behind the right guard, and you'll get home every single time.
Skip.
So, again, are you going to dock him for that?
The Eagles back in. Skip, that's not good. Skip, okay, if they play a good team and it's a nip-tuck ball game, he puts up numbers like this, okay, Skip, I will concede that.
Okay.
But I'm not going to give him no grade, no A.
Okay, I just want to show glimpses of tour de force. If we could see the first throw, please, to CeeDee Lamb for 44 yards. A thing of beauty, not exactly a dink and dak, because it was bombs away, and he hit him right where he needed to hit him.
How many guys you think can make that throw right there?
Make that throw?
Yeah. How many NFL quarterbacks?
Oh, I'd say maybe 10.
I would say all 32. I would say 60 of them.
Okay, that ball had some stuff on it. That ball was lower trajectory. It wasn't a floater. it had mustard on it, and it hit CD exactly where you need to hit CD.
Well, I don't eat mustard, so I don't
he's
want
a
it.
jump ball catcher.
I don't eat mustard.
Yep. Okay. So I say that was a top 10 kind of pass.
That wasn't
Then could we see the couple of throws to the sleeper of a tight end to Dalton Schultz, who everybody sleeps on until he materializes in the end zone? This is sweet. It's a quick, good read. That ball.
Skip, the guy wide open. Skip, the guy wide. Skip, he's not throwing anybody open.
Yeah, okay, all right. That's the other touchdown pass. And then the throw of the night from Dak Prescott wasn't even a completion. 21 of 26, and if we could see the throw to Cedric Wilson up the boundary on his roll to his left, the wrong way. He goes the wrong way in the end zone and throws it cross body. And little Cedric slot receiver Wilson comes down with it. Oh, he couldn't get the other foot down.
I just want to make sure I'm hearing you. I just want to make sure I got this correctly.
Okay, was that not a great throw off an athletic play?
You had our video department get here at 2 o'clock this morning to get copy of an incomplete pass.
No, they were already ahead of me on that one.
No, they were not.
It was the throw of the night. Even I happen to have Peyton and Eli on. They were like, whoa, what a throw that was.
For an incompletion?
Well, it was very close to being a completion. He just couldn't get the other foot down. It was really a great catch by little Cedric. I love him as my slot guy.
Skip, I get it. If he'd have got both feet down, I was like, oh, man, what a throw.
That's an incompletion. He's 21 of 26 for 238 yards.
Skip, you just showed 3 of the completions that you showed. The guys were wide open. None of those guys, how much separation did you think he had in all those plays? He didn't throw anybody open. There were no tight window throws.
Throwing high-velocity darts all night.
Skip,
Listen, Dak Prescott is playing at the highest level I have ever seen him play.
Yeah, but
he is more in command. He is more accurate than he has ever been. And his arm seems to have gotten a little stronger through his time away from football.
That's why I have him 7th in my MVP, or 7th or 8th in my MVP voting.
I got him 3rd in my MVP.
No, you don't.
And there is no way he gets a C for that performance.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, that's what I do. Guys that do what I expect them to do against bad teams, yes, that's what I expect.
Huh. Are you sure you were on the right station?
I was on the right station. Skip, like I said, from the backers on back, I'm good.
Okay, so all I know is that Dak Prescott, through the first 4 games last year, was on an historic pace, throwing for record yardage.
Historical losing, too.
Okay, they should have lost all 4 of them. They barely stole one thanks to a miraculous watermelon kick.
Yes.
So they should have been 0-4 going into a Giants game that they soon fell behind in before Dak, faithfully, I'm knocking on wood for him, got hurt. This guy is night and daylight different from that guy that we saw last year or the guy we saw down the stretch in 2019 when he unraveled.
And he's night and day, and he's still not having a better season than Derek Carr, Matthew Stafford, Kyler Murray, or your guy Tom Brady. He's night and day. He head and shoulders of where he's ever been. And he's still not playing better than them.
Derek Carr is first in my MVP race. Tom Brady's a 1A, so he is second. And Dak is pushing, skyrocketing up the list.
I guarantee you right now, Matthew Stafford's probably the favorite in the MVP voting. If we go to Fox Bet.
I don't know.
I know who's not in the
I know what my eye test told me against Chicago.
But you need your eye test.
Chicago?
They recommend LASIK surgery every 10 years. You outside that window.
Listen, I got 2015. Everything around. But I can see clearly with my Cowboys.
But unfortunately, you sit 30 feet away from the TV, so that 2015 ain't helping you. So in other words, Skip Bayless, there's no way, there's under no circumstances can you sit across from me and say, Dak Prescott to date has outplayed Matthew Stafford.
Yes, he has. What are we talking about? Did you watch, man? I watched the whole game at Indy. They were having a hard time getting out of there alive against a winless team.
Hold up.
They barely won 27-24 against a winless 0-3 team.
They got out of there how? They got out of there how?
Yep.
With a what? Can I get a...
Yeah.
Like Jay-Z said, can I get a what?
Okay, well, can I get a what for this?
No,
At
you
Tampa
got to see.
Bay on opening night, Dak Prescott pulls off what looked like the game-winning drive, unfortunately leaving 1:24 on the clock. but he did that. He converted a 3rd and 11 with a 31-yard pass to CeeDee Lamb against the Bucs defense that was playing at a high level.
Skip.
We agreed. The Bucs defense was the hottest, nastiest defense for the last 10 games last year.
Yeah, but
right?
they not the hottest. And now they're last in pass defense.
Okay, well.
So what that tell you?
And then I watched Dak Prescott go to the Chargers, who just obliterated my homeboy at my homeboy.
Oh, they obliterated them,
Well,
right?
they did. They obliterated him.
Skip, they won by 6.
Okay, well, but your guy came all apart.
With 4
My guy
turnovers.
doesn't do that.
But I'm just trying to figure out, you up there
Dak
pounding.
Prescott leads the league at 78% completion.
You're pounding, Skip, you're pounding the table because your team lost to the Bucs. I've never seen a fighter says, my claim to fame is I got knocked out.